on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average battlefield chess enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home. Thanks for watching. And guys, similar to these chess pieces, today we're going to be discussing targets of opportunity. Now, what do I mean by targets of opportunity? Well, what you're seeing a lot of times, and what a lot of guys don't understand, is that just because there's a lot of bad guys in your Minecraft server engaging you or about to engage you, with lethal intent in your Minecraft server, again, none of this is for real life, for realsies, right? Just because there's a lot of targets of opportunity and threats out there, you still have to engage in a certain manner, right? If you go online right now and look at a little thing happening in another, Minecraft server far across the ocean from where I reside, and there's a bunch of grown Roblox people digging holes in the ground, and a lot of artillery falling and stuff like that, and they're trying not to die, right? In this Minecraft server that I'm referring to, a lot of guys are getting smoked, okay, in their video game, because what they're not realizing is just because there's, a dude 300 meters away that they can smoke, right? Maybe a different guy might have been the better option. Maybe it was the guy that was charging them with a bayonet. So today on the Trench Grenade channel, we are going to be discussing targets of opportunity and the order in which you should engage people with your CMMG Banshee in your Minecraft server. Guys, before we get too far along, you already know the deal. Do you enjoy watching free content here on YouTube on the Trench Grenade channel? If you do, you should probably consider becoming a member of our Patreon channel. It gets you access to a Discord server where you can stay up late and talk about why the CMMG Banshee probably is not the best option for you and your Minecraft server. Guys, additionally, there's going to be some links down below every time you use any of those links and buy some bulk Roblox things from the company listed down below. You are directly supporting the channel if you click that link. So thank you. All right, guys. So today we're talking about targets of opportunity and exactly in what manner should you engage the enemy for defending yourself in a without rule of law, or if you are acting in some sort of guerrilla warfare situation or whatever, right? So let's talk about it. Here on our board, okay, we have a BMP3 that has been expertly drawn. It even has a communist red/orange star on the side of it, symbolizing a communist BMP3. This thing is at 700 meters, okay? If we scroll down here a little bit, we have two commies or a rifle platoon at 500 meters, okay? Scrolling down even farther, we have an infantry dismount. He's just chilling by himself at 150 meters. And last but not least, we have Bayonet Man. Bayonet Man is at 50 meters, all right? So why do we have a BMP3 at 700, a rifle platoon at 500, an infantry dismount at 150 meters, and a Bayonet Man at 50? It's so that I can articulate the most casualty producing threat, okay, the highest threat to you versus the nearest threat. Now, to some of you guys, this is going to be a pretty basic refresher, but if you go look on the interwebs and, just Google whatever Minecraft conflict is going on right now, you will probably see a lot of dudes getting smoked in the face because they forgot this basic rule: targets of opportunity and killing the most casualty producing thing first in your video game journey, right? So BMP3, what a lot of you guys don't realize is they're going to have a PKM machine gun or some sort of medium machine gun mounted, as well as a FLIR forward-looking infrared ability to engage you with SABO or HE rounds, high explosive or SABO armor-penetrating rounds, right? So that's a pretty big deal. If you don't have an anti-tank asset, probably going to be screwed, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now, a rifle platoon, while they are at 500 meters, that is nearing the max effective target engagement or area engagement in some cases. If it's a 7.62 by 39, you're nearing the max, outside the max effective range of that rifle platoon. So that is going to be, even though you have a bunch of dudes out there, that's nearing the max effective range of their rifle systems, okay, and machine gun systems. Now, moving down to the infantry dismount at 150 meters. This dude is the first serious threat to you. 150 meters away, that's a chip shot for most infantrymen, and I say most, all, right? Even the dude that's on profile that doesn't even go to PT. Yes, 150 meters is a joke for any rifleman ever, right? And then we have the bayonet man. At 50 meters, you might be thinking, oh, well, I'm going to smoke the bayonet dude first because, dude, that bayonet guy's coming right up on me. No, not necessarily. So let's talk about it. So it's always going to be near to far, okay, near to far, but you're also going to be the most threat to you, immediate threat, the most immediate threat to you. So in this case, obviously, the BMP-3 is most likely the most immediate threat to you, probably tied with the infantry dismount at 150 meters. Now, if you don't have an anti-tank asset, you're probably going to die by this guy anyway, but it's a good thought experiment. So if you do have an anti-tank asset, this is the biggest deal. It's probably this BMP-3 because it is the biggest threat to you due to that Sabo and HE, and more importantly, the coaxial machine gun, which you can zero automatically in most platforms and begin engaging very quickly, okay? But for today's example, because we're going to assume you guys don't have any anti-tank devices, but just keep in mind in a WROL or, Minuteman scenario, you're probably going to get smoked by a BMP-3 or a Bradley, so good luck on that, okay? So the biggest threat to you now in this scenario is the infantry dismount. You are going to want to neutralize this dude for your video game before anybody else because, like we discussed, a rifleman at 150 meters, 100 meters, 150, 200 meters, in those moderate ranges, okay, I would say out to 250, okay, 250 meters, I would say from 250 to freaking 50, 250 to 50, anywhere in there, a dude with a rifle that's loaded and means to shoot you, that is the biggest threat, especially in modern times. Even if they're using iron sights, that's a serious problem. They're probably going to smoke you, right? So moving down, let's say you engage this infantry commie and your Minecraft server, because this is all for games, nothing for real. We don't do that stuff in real life. This is just for fake stuff, right? After you do that, then, of course, you're going to want to smoke this dude. Okay, 50 meters, he's running at you with his bayonet, he's out of ammo. Yeah, that's going to be something you're going to want to deal with pretty quick. But like I said, not immediate. Like, dude's out of ammo, he's running at you with a bayonet. Literally, it's going to be one of these scenarios. All right, yeah, he's a problem, but I got to smoke this dude with the rifle out here first. Okay, engage him or at least suppress him real good. Dump like 15 rounds on him. And then, boom, smoke this dude with the bayonet. A couple rounds to the chest, one round to the head. Good to go on that guy. And then, at that point, you need to seek further cover and begin engaging this rifle platoon. They're probably going to have, if they do have a PKM, that's kind of a different discussion. But in this scenario, if they're just a rifle platoon with no machine guns attached for whatever crazy reason in this hypothetical scenario, well, yes, these guys are still going to probably smoke you, but the most immediate threat is this dude already looking at you, and then the dude running at you with his bayonet. So, in summary, guys, if you find yourself digging a hole in Eastern Europe, Minecraft world, and you are in World War III in this hypothetical scenario, you need to understand targets of opportunity. You need to understand when is it time to engage the tank first, when is it time to engage the dude running at you with a bayonet first, or when is it time to, die because there's too many targets, right? But you always want to take a few with you, right? So any rifleman, whether it be one or multiple, that's it within that, 50 to 250 meter range. That's a chip shot for most people. So you're going to want to suppress or kill them first and then move to anyone super close. If there's anyone super close that's for some reason bayonet charging you, obviously you want to deal with the rifleman first, right? So if there's a rifleman at 50 meters that's actively trying to engage you, obviously you're probably going to play bullet catch with him and you're both probably going to die. But yeah, dude's at 50, obviously smoke him first. But if dude's at 50 out of ammo for some reason and you have threats at 150, 200, 100 meters and they're about to start engaging, you got to suppress them, try to neutralize them first. Okay, once they're neutralized, smoke the dudes running at you that are quick, and then seek cover and try to engage people that are farther away from you, because these dudes most likely are focused on something that's a bigger threat to them in this scenario, rather than this guy is most focused on you as well as this guy. And that tank, is farther away, which gives you standoff distance, which is going to be a big deal. Okay, I've talked a lot. It's time for the weekend. It's time for me to relax. It's time for you guys to relax. I figured I'd post something for everyone to watch. I know there's only two people that watch this channel, my mom and Nighthawk. But other than those two people that support me and watch this channel, and maybe my dad, I don't know. Other than those people, if there's anyone else that gets value out of this video, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know if this helps with your Minecrafting needs. I know it might help some of you, right? Remember, only use this in video games. Definitely not for any sort of guerrilla warfare or anything like that. That would be crazy, right? Let's not do that. And thanks for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe, share it with a buddy, and until next time, this is going to be Trench Grenade, your average, random, speculative guerrilla warfare YouTuber that your mom said that we have at home. Signing out. Cheers.